Don't forget your commercial breaks.
Hmm?
Don't forget your commercials.
Oh, I'll never forget my commercials. But I'm trying to figure something out right now.
Don't be like Robert was on Saturday. You went 2 hours.
Oh no. Greetings, greetings, greetings. We are here in the Justice League headquarters. This is the Justice League headquarters. I'm not in the lab, but I'm in the Justice League headquarters here. The Justice League headquarters. That's why I not designate this Justice League, and also got the Batcave too. So this is Jamal Toure, Ron Telback. Glad to have you all here with us. And what is going on tonight? We have some guests coming in because there's a program going on tomorrow down in Jacksonville, Florida, down in Jayville. We're going to be in Jayville on tomorrow, and we're going to have Dr. Umar Johnson there in Jacksonville giving it out. We're going to be focusing with regard to history and culture, but then also the African spirit of Day Clean will be there also. We'll be hosting, emceeing, and then also discussing. The African spirit going to be talking about reparations now. So yeah, so glad to have y'all. Run tell that. Last week we had Julius Hall on. Before they had Julius Hall on. Again, Julius Hall with his book, and we're glad to have you all here. And so while our guests are coming in, because we're going to have a couple of them. One of them is Imam Umar Sharif down in Jacksonville. And so again, and it's the Sankofa 360 study group that they do down there in Jacksonville. They bring conscious people down to speak. They do this on a regular basis. In Jacksonville, they are doing it. And so now we got mad love for them, one of our great families. And they've been great supporters of Day Clean Journeys, Day Clean the African Soul, and Geechee Kunda. They've been great supporters of us, and even with regards to my own family. So we do what we can. We'll be down there tomorrow at 2 o'clock at the Scottish Rite Center down there in Jacksonville. 2 o'clock. We will be opening up the doors. The doors will open up at 2 o'clock. And then we got several things happening. We'll be doing presentations, awards to people who made an impact down there in the Jayville area. We're going to be right there. Duval, kicking it in Duval. And so we got our guests will give me coming in. But in the meantime, we'll share some things with you. Tomorrow is the start of February in African American History Month. And we say, please participate in programs. And when people go and talk about African American history and talk about Black History Month, we like to go and say that it's the shortest month of the year, and that it was like they gave that to us. No, they did not give that to us. That Dr. Carter G. Woodson was the one that created Black History Week, or excuse me, it was called Negro History Week, Dr. Carter G. Woodson. So from there, it then expanded to a month, and it was in February, tied to the birthdays of Frederick Douglass and also Abraham Lincoln. So it was not something that people gave us. Dr. Carter G. Woodson looked at that and said, hey, we need to celebrate the history of African people, Black folks. So again, don't fall for the mythology when they go and say that, hey, they gave us the shortest month of the year. And one of the other elements with regards to this too is that when people are going to talk about, like, what is that about Black History Month and all this other stuff like that, like that's the only month. All groups of people in this country have months. Everybody. Pacific Islanders, Asian Americans, Latinos, Polish Americans, Irish Americans, Jewish Americans, Italian Americans, Scottish Americans. Everybody has a month. So then they try to throw it on us and say, like, with Black folks, like African Americans, like we're the only ones. But then that comes down to people not knowing what time it is. And so that's why it's important for us to be the ones that come in. And so I think we got someone joining us. And so but they said just saying audio. So we can't necessarily tell if you are here on the audio. So we have a guest with us. If so, might need to mute yourself. That's why, but at least that's why I saw someone come up on my screen indicating that someone may be joining us. So, but again, at least the name they had on it was Joe. And so again, but we say to all y'all, share, share, share. And again, the information tomorrow in Jacksonville, 2 o'clock, Scottish Rites Center, the doors open up. And the event is free. Dr. Umar Johnson and also the African Spirit, along with other people, provide some entertainment in Jacksonville. We're here on Run Tell That. And we are here, as I said, in JL. That is the Justice League headquarters here for us to talk about and share our story. But again, February, beginning of African American History Month, and we load up a lot. We load up a lot during this month right here. And I have to share with you all this. Guess what? You can share your history throughout the entire year. Throughout the entire year, you can share your history. So even when March comes in Savannah, Chatham County, and I should say coastal Georgia, that's McIntosh County and Chatham County here, that there are going to be some activities going on that first week because that's tied to the weeping times. That's going to be happening that first weekend. The weeping time events will be happening, which is tied to the largest sale of African people, the largest sale of human trafficking, because that's what it is. No matter how we might try to pretty it up, I said, no, go straight to the jugular and hit people that it is human trafficking that transpired. That's what went on. And so we are here with regards to telling that story, telling that history. Later on, you have Lazaretto Day that's done on Tybee Island, which is tied to the day of remembrance of Africans being taken from the continent and brought to the Americas. That is, again, with regards to the MAFA, the Great Disaster, something that has been put out by the UNESCO. And so they do that. And so Tybee has now incorporated that into Lazaretto Day. And Lazaretto, for those of you who don't know, means quarantine. And so we got two people in the stream that's audio only. We like for y'all to come on in because we can't tell if you are here or not. That's why I had asked some questions. And so so I'm here doing what I gotta do. If not, I'm gonna continue putting out information in other ways. So again, you can hit that button, for the camera and your mic so we can get to engage in this conversation because we want to promote the event for tomorrow and the work that's being done down in Jacksonville. But then, so again, we go back to, again, March. We can talk about history and our culture. And that, again, we can celebrate March because, again, what is that? They said that's Women's History Month. Again, that's the month that we celebrate.
You come on, I'm gonna hand over to you. Okay. And you come in,
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, brother. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa Islam. And we have with us, we have our brother, the Imam Umar Sharif, and we're glad to have you, brother.
We're honored, brother, to tell him Ted to cut that down some. We're honored.
Tell him to stop acting like he in Nassau County.
The brother said, hey, brother Jamal said, quit acting like you're not in Nassau County.
Yes, sir. So,
brother Jamal, this is a fantastic program that we're doing, man, to try to, link up with Jacksonville as you and I have always tried to do the Martha's Garden Festival. So we stay to work, man. We stay to try to do the work, man, in spite of what's going on,
Yes, we go forward. So what exactly is going on tomorrow? Share with the folks, because we're going to get into some other things about you too. And then the work that y'all are doing down there in Jayville, Jacksonville, and Duval.
You know it. This is not the first time we bringing Dr. Umar Johnson in. He comes in every year to do an event for us to help Jacksonville to be more enlightened, especially in the African American community, So tomorrow activity is going to host you as one of the moderators of the program. We got some vendors coming in, Dr. Umar himself, which people getting confused about the time. So he'll come on perhaps around about 5:30, 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. But the program starts with us as African Americans trying to tie in what we can do locally to try to help ourselves. So we got a couple of brothers going to be on the program. And we got a nice program starts tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
All right. And so Sister Natalie Leggett, who's right here, said, what time is the event? And you heard it from Imam Sharif that, again, doors going to open up at 2 o'clock. And then what's going to happen, Dr. Umar Johnson will come on about 5:30, 6 o'clock, because they're going to be doing some other things that I'll be doing some things too. So, and they're going to about 9 o'clock. And so that means I'll be right down there in the mix with the family, doing the thing. bringing it, letting the people know, because again, it's about us celebrating us. As they say, consciousness right there in Jayville, always putting the events on. So I gotta say this. So, ma'am, Sharif, Brother Umar, this is what we do on Run Tell That, because we tell people share. But we're gonna say we need you to tell people who you are. Who are you?
My name is Omar Sharif. Okay, I'm the Imam of Masjid Salam, which started back in 1982. That's when we started. We moved from downtown Monroe and Jefferson. We moved from there to Pearl Street, which is in the Springfield area. We closed down 2019. Okay, so that doesn't mean that the movement stopped because the building is closed. Okay, it only means that we just evolved, you know. And we've been doing programs since 1982. The first program that we did was Imam Jamil Alameen H. Rep Brown. We started out downtown at the Omni Hotel. From that point on, we started focusing on trying to help the African Americans here in Jacksonville, Florida, because this is real, you know. Bring yourself in and doing some things on the beach, on the historical Fernandina Beach, that Sister Marvine struggled so hard to try to keep that legacy going. We went down there for 6 years doing the Martha's Garvey Festival, you know. So we ain't stopped because the beach is what it is right now. We are going to continue to try to strive and try to help our people. That's the goal. That's the goal. So if anybody want to know anything about any activity that is going on in terms of bringing people in, they can go to Facebook, they can go to Instagram, they can go to Twitter, they can go to all the social media platforms, and they can find out exactly what's going on. So we try to space ourselves and do these programs so that we can really get something going here in Jacksonville to educate our people. That's the most important thing, to bring the consciousness to a level where that we can be independent without depending on somebody else to fund our programs.
One of the other producers in here, she said, "Say it again. Say it again.
Say it loud. Say it loud."
Yeah. That's what's important. That's very important that our people have the resources, Jamil, and you know that, Jamal. Our people have the resources to actually really take care of all of the festivals that need to be taken care of, and we don't have to depend on the government giving us money, or we waiting on the city to give us money to fund our own program. We don't have to do that. We have the resources to do that. All we got to do is use what the Creator has given us, which is our mind. If we use our mind and put our intellect and have it to start working for us, then the ancestors and the Most High will help us, brother. You know. So we never by ourselves. We never alone. We got brothers coming in from Newark, New Jersey. We got some brothers coming in from Atlanta. We got some families that's coming in from the surrounding area. They've been supporting us for years. So if this program is a free event, you don't have to pay anything. Bring somebody, bring the young people. This place should be packed tomorrow with a lot of young people. We got to get the message to our young people. So it's very important for us. You know, we'll consider myself. We consider senior citizens. We don't stop until we leave this planet. That's the only time we stop. We always evolving, trying to make sure that we're saying something or doing something to try to enlighten our people, man. So that's what I've always been about. I don't get in people personal religious preference. I don't get into that. You know, I'm not about that. I'm about trying to help our people and point them in the right direction. Even if my direction is not right, at least one thing we can at least try to point our people in the right direction. As critical as time is right now. So we ask everybody to come out. You know, it's a free event. Come on out. Don't just come out to hear Dr. Umar Johnson. Please come out to try to support Jamal and what he's doing in Savannah. He's doing a lot of great things, you know, and we should be behind him. You know, we should be supportive of him. And other speakers are going to be on the program too. So please come on out. We ask everybody, bring somebody. Vendors are going to be here. Support the vendors. Please come on out and support the event.
So I'll ask you this question now. So what is the address and where is it located at? Where is it located? Because some people are asking me, you know, I had people contact me last night. They say, where is it? Where is it? People today, when I posted some stuff, they say, where is it located? So
it's located in the heart of Springfield. Once you the address is, I think it's 29. I don't have a flyer in front of me right now, but I posted out. It's all on the pages, but it's right in Springfield, right in the heart of Springfield. It's between 6 and Main. Okay, but it's the only Scottish Rite in Springfield in the African American community in the heart of Springfield.
Okay, and so I'm listening to you and knowing you. I gotta ask you this question because some of our audience said, what got you involved in this? You know, what motivates you? Because did your mother, Sister Deirdre Murray, who's up here, she had already told me, she said, I'm gonna be down there, I'm gonna be in Jacksonville. She right up here, glad to see you. She said she'll be there to support her brother. And you got Reverend Betty Jones right here, one of our great people right here. And that again, that we're doing the work right here, all of us collectively. So what inspires you to do this type of work? Because you could just be chilling. You could just be like people in Tata, Georgia, in Rex, Georgia, and Clayco, just be chilling. So what inspires you to do this?
Well, Jamal, I got inspired myself back in 1968 when I just look at the condition that Black people was in. So, you know, I always felt like in my heart that a change had to come, you know, things just can't stay the same, you know. And as we get older, we realize that we can always make a contribution wherever we are to make things better, you know. So I got motivated by being around the right people, you know, and money's not the issue. It ain't always about money, you know, but we need that. We need that to survive on, but at the same time, we don't depend on that. If we get the right mind, the money gonna come with it. Okay, so the main thing we got to do is we got to be inspired more than we are motivated. Okay, so I'm somewhat inspired, so I don't depend on someone to give me a lecture to motivate me. I'm inspired to do this, you know, and I've been blessed to be around the right people, you know. So I'm never by myself. I'm grateful to the Most High. I'm never by myself. I always have brothers that call me and give me the right word or something that they may say that click in my mind, and I could easily say, I don't want to do this no more. But I can't just sit back and look at the condition because I feel responsible. As the book says, to whom much is given, much is required. You see what I'm saying? So I don't feel like my spirit tells me because I'm at a certain age, I can give up or I can go back to the streets and hide. No, I can't do that. I have something. I have a soul that I got the answer to. You know, so I feel like our job is not completed. I say it early until we leave this planet. You know, but as long as we're here, we have to feel like we got an obligation to try to help our people. Our people come first. And everybody else, you know, when they come in or they migrate to this country, they have their own people. We got to do the same thing. We got to concentrate on our culture. This is a very strong culture program tomorrow. There's people coming out looking at, this is not a religion. This is a strong culture event tomorrow. So we're kicking off this event here in Jacksonville, Florida, to try to get people inspired, that they got to feel that they got to go back to Savannah and they got to do better, you know. So that's where my heart is at right now, you know, trying to do what I can to try to help people to move forward.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, so wherever they come from, that's what we're touching the people, making it happen. And that we're gonna say that's the power right there. That's the power. And so, question about this with regards to some of the vendors, what some, just, you know, not to say not all of them, like what are some of the vendors who you all will have there on tomorrow? So that was some members from the audience. I have people from Brunswick. I know people from Brunswick, knowing how some of them are, they're gonna come down there for them vendors and stuff like that. So yeah.
Well, sister today said that her brother has a clothing lineup, so that be one of the vendors tomorrow. My brother brother Chuck from Newark, New Jersey, him, brother Abu Sufyan, they're at the house right now doing all natural juice, and he's very, very strict about that. So we definitely gonna have that in the house. I know I'm a lover of his juice, so we have that tomorrow. Fresh juice, we have that tomorrow. You know, I carry the books. You know, I carry the books, so I have all the books. I have Dr. Naim Akbar book, Stolen Legacy, Charles Ali, all the health books. I have all the health books, so I have my books on display tomorrow. You know, some of the other vendors I won't know until they get here, but you know, but we got at least about 3 or 4 more vendors coming. But I know right now we got at least about 8 vendors.
No, Miss Lake, I'm not getting you. I'm not getting you no stuff. I'm not getting you.
Yes, you are.
I'm not getting you no juices.
And I want to say this too. We're gonna have food tomorrow. My best friend Bishop Lorenzo Hall, who always been on the battlefield with me, he gonna make sure that we have the tables. We're gonna set the tables of the night so people can sit and eat and look at the program at the same time.
All right.
And we got entertainment too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what, because we all looking forward to it. And so what we're going to do right now, we're going to go to a commercial. We're going to come back, and we got Imam Umar Sharif, Jacksonville. We got the program tomorrow. We're going to get more about the program tomorrow, but we're going to go to a commercial. Ms. Producer from Rex, Georgia, aka Sparta, Georgia.
Hi, I'm Katie Brewington and I'm running for Magistrate Court Judge. Magistrate Court is often called the People's Court because people represent themselves or are pro se litigants. Magistrate Court handles civil claims up to $15,000, dispossessory proceedings, pre-warrant applications, and good behavior bonds. I'm a great candidate for judge because I have the experience, compassion, and drive to get the job done. I have been a probation officer, a criminal defense attorney, a solicitor, and a municipal court judge, and I will take all of that experience to get the job done. So remember, vote Katie Brewington, May 21st, for Magistrate.
We are back. We are back. As Ron tell that, we are here in the Justice League headquarters right here, the back cave on the other side. And our guest is Imam Umar Sharif in Jacksonville. And we have a program going on tomorrow with Dr. Umar Johnson, the African Spirit Deacon. We're going to be there tomorrow. Going to have food, going to have vendors, going to have entertainment, going to be awards given out. It is a family event for the family to come out, for everyone, for the young people, for the middle-aged people, and for the elders all to come out and see our power, to see how we make it all happen.
Yes.
We see all y'all share. And so, my brother Umar, why February 1st? Why February 1st? Why February 1st?
Well, this is the shortest month of the calendar year, man. We wanted to kick it off because Black folks that look like that's what they do. We look like to think that the only time that we come together is Black History Month. So we felt like it was very timely that we go ahead on and start it off with a big bang. Something serious. It's Dr. Umar Johnson, and we hope to plan to try to do something in the very near future, to try to do something back on the historical Fernina Beach. We shouldn't just give that up, but right now our focus is trying to bring the awareness to our people here in Jacksonville and the surrounding area that it's our time. The oppressor time is up. It's our time, and we got to feel like we is not completed to our job is completed. So this will be a very good start for us, and we're setting up as I'm talking to you. We're setting up right now. The stage is already set. The equipment is already in place. Only thing we got to do tomorrow is walk in. We're ready to go to work.
Bam, and that's right. And that
ready to go to work.
And again, the Sankofa Study Group has been going on in Jacksonville for a long time. They've been out there, and that's all the people know about, because this is one of the bodies. Because again, programs, the Marcus Garvey celebration. Because I got somebody right now, Brother Umar. She talking about when did they have the festival? It was always done in August. So then we do the Garvey celebration. We had Professor Griff, had others all getting right there.
Go ahead, Jamal. Go ahead, Dr. Scott Whitaker.
So that's right, Dr. Scott Whitaker, everybody. So bam, and they always got. That's what happened right there on Fernandina. See, other people say American Beach. We know it's Fernandina, and so we would go right down there. They always say Fernandina, And that's what it's about. So now, what is the Sankofa study group? What is that?
Well, when we was had our mosque, we felt like we had to have something that could reach our people other than just religion.
Yes, sir.
So we felt that it was very wise of us to use where we started from, and to go back to our roots. And we started the Sankofa study group just to get the people to come out so they could learn about Amos Wilson, so they could learn about Dr. Francis Chris Wilkins, so they could learn about Dr. Scott Whitaker, so they could learn about Professor Griffin, Zaza Ali. So we started off right. So that way, when we do our religious services, we don't stop there. We have to have something that's going to connect us back to our roots, where it all started at.
Yes, sir.
So the Most High bless us that so we can't use that no better than Sankofa. And the Sankofa bird is one looking back in order to move forward. So we went back and we felt like it was the best thing for us to do, and it paid off then, and it paid off now. You know, our people need to go back to studying who they are in order for them to feel good about themselves. When people don't feel good about themselves, they can't improve themselves. So studying your culture, knowing who you are, and knowing what your potential are, what you was put here to do, it really give you a feel good spirit to do something to try to help your people, because that's what's important, you know.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, I'm gonna share something with you. You had said something. You had talked about Dr. Naeem Akbar, you know, because again, right there, books, information, all that, and that we had a brother at the Kwanzaa crawl here in Savannah, because you were trying to come for the Kwanzaa crawl in Savannah, and he discussed how part of his one of the community itself, and when he said, I'm like, yep. I said, that's right, the community itself. And that was the Kwanzaa crawl when it was at Two Chefs Gullah Geechee restaurant here on MLK Junior Boulevard. And we're going to have Dr. Umar Johnson on Saturday night. He's in Jacksonville on the 1st, and on the 3rd, he's going to be in Savannah, and he got Gullah Geechee Grand African Ball right there. And so again, but the community itself, bam, Dr. Naeem Akbar. And so again, what y'all are hearing, this is the work that's going on in Jacksonville. I tell you, consciousness is around us. Consciousness is around us.
Right.
And that when you are involved in this right here, yo, you understand you got to walk it.
That's right.
Talk it. You got to manifest because the people believe in you. Some people don't understand. And I tell Brother Umar, Imam Sharif, I was going to tell people, I said, check this out. I said that I don't have no fear of man because I love God.
That's what's up.
I said, because I love God. I have no fear of man. And that again, even when they come with their insanity, all their madness, guess what? I know the Most High, and that's why I've been ordained to be put here to help make change, to plant the seed.
Brother. That's right.
That's what we are about, and that's why the work. That's why we believe in supporting the work what you all have done, and you've been up here with many of the programs that we've done up here prior to the 2000s. You've been up right here, you know, from the Khalid Muhammad program and all that, being right here, you know, in the mix with regard to what we've been doing. And that's why some people don't understand. I have to say this right now. Some people looking at us right now don't understand the relationship that the conscious communities in Jacksonville and Savannah has had. Brother Baz, you know, again, Brother Umar, and that's why even today he asked me questions. I said, yeah, such and so. You know, you talk to Umar. I said, yes, such and so. So again, they don't understand. I'm going to say, like, hey, these are the people that have been out there planting the seeds of consciousness. When everybody else was doing their thing, when everybody else was just chilling, you know, not even there. So I might say, so don't run up on us.
That's right.
Like, you know,
that's right.
You know, like you all of that. Because I might say we are tried and true. All the thing we do, we keep going forward. And what you should be doing, trying to figure out how to get some of the information that we have amassed, as opposed to let it be about your ego. And that's why I love y'all in Jacksonville. Because
Thank you, bro.
I've seen that work. Because what Brother Umar has been saying, I see people from all walks of life coming together. All walks of life. Nazarenes, that is Christians, that Ansar, Nation of Islam,
Right.
Rastas,
Right.
traditional believers, Kemetic believers, that everybody come together. Even people
Come
who
together.
might be called atheists, or free thinkers.
Right.
Everybody come together, and it did not matter. Those who were not wealthy and those who were wealthy, all
Go
right
ahead.
there.
Go ahead.
I imagine I experienced it when I'm walking down the street. People say, "Where you at?" I'm headed to masjid, about to go do the mosque, about to go do this program, and see the people right inside there. And that feeling, I'm like saying, "Yo, it ain't nothing like that in the world." When you see all these faces,
That's right.
people, all walks of life now right there together, and
That's
ain't
right.
nobody sweating about what the
That's
name
right.
that you call the Most High.
That's
Or
right.
you call the Most High at all. But you just the fact that we are in there together in that house.
That's right.
To our Africanity, that's a
That's right.
wonderful thing that
Yeah.
I always understand. It springboards us to go forward. And again, not to diminish anybody else's humanity, but to also springboard us to value our own humanity.
Right.
So I gotta say, I
Right.
gotta acknowledge you. That's why anytime you call upon me, I'm trying to make it on down there to be right there. Because that's powerful with the work that y'all doing there with the God's study group, and other people who come. And that's why I'm like saying, people even see me like, "Yo, I saw you at the program." I'm like, and I laugh like, "Okay." I'm like, who's at the beach? I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Okay."
That's right.
So,
That's
yes,
right.
sir. So
That's
I
right.
acknowledge that right there as my brother say, "Hey, the great work that you all have been doing in Jacksonville, and that again, the partnership, the relationship that we've seen in Jacksonville and Savannah, and it's never been about no jealousy.
That's right.
It's about love."
That's right, brother. That's right. That's right. And Jamal, I want to say that too, is that that's something, if we get back to that, that's that Dr. Amos Wilson said that too. Our enemy had to take out of us the love for each other in order for us to lose power. In order for us to lose our power. In order for us to lose our power that we once had, they had to take that love out of us and replace that love with the animosity that we see going on right now, envy and jealousy. So we got to get our people back to loving each other, brother. That's gonna be the struggle, And when you love yourself, you got to love everybody around you. You got to spread your love, And that's what these programs are about, man.
Yes, sir.
Try to put them on so we can have the people to come out and let them interact with each other for 3 years. For 3 years, just remember, for 3 years, the people been disconnected. People been disconnected out of fear.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Nobody proved that didn't exist, but they use fear to separate us.
Right. Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? So that disconnection that we had, where we don't want to sit by each other, where we don't want to stand by each other, we have to work harder now to try to fill that void.
Yes, sir. Okay.
So these programs that you're doing, these programs that we're trying to do here, and brothers in the surrounding area, can make an impact on people that we're not, as you just stated, we're not moved by fear. You see, we done conquered our fears, and that's when you realize who you really is. Is when the oppressor know that he can't frighten you anymore. So this is a free program. It's going to be at the Scottish Rite, 29th and 6th West, Jacksonville, Florida. We exit all the surrounding area to come together and support what you do, to support Dr. Umar. And when you get here, I got some good news to tell you when you get here. But I'm gonna wait till you get it to tell you in your face. Some good news. Some good news. Right. As the book say, give the good news to the faithful. So I got some good news for you.
Okay.
So
yes, sir. That's it. So, but the producer wants you to repeat what you had said, though. The producer wants you to repeat what you said, because there were some powerful words that you gave out, but he wants you to repeat that. But I'll go and throw something else out there, but just in case, because what you were saying, and that we've had this conversation in Savannah, some of us discussed that when it comes to death, that so many of us are afraid. So many of us are afraid with regards to that. And
Mm-hmm.
that, you know, I'm going to say this in particular. It was former Commissioner Yusuf Shabazz. He said, Jamal, you know, they can't do anything to us that has not already been ordained. And that, and I'm going to say that, and that means that even with regard to that, there's a sign in it for those who are still around. It's a sign for them to understand. And so with that, we don't walk in that fear. That one say ain't no fear. It's like
That's right.
our obligation is to go forward. See, everybody else, they get all concerned about that. You know, like no. And that's again the oppressor, the enemy, that's a part of the tactic of that.
Yes.
That's what they're going to engage in. And they have you afraid, I suppose you're not standing up like a man or a woman.
That's right. That's right.
This right here. That I'm talking about, you're not no pet. You're not
right.
You're not to be rubbing your head. You know, it's not. You're not so to sit at the table of humanity like a beggar. You sit at the head of the table of humanity. You are the beginning. And when you understand that, you walk like that. You carry yourself like that. Go ahead. You don't make excuses about somebody diminishing or disrespecting your humanity. But see again, and I tell folks, guess what? So Brother Umar, Imam Sharif, I'll tell you this. I've been telling folks, I said people have titles and positions, but guess what? They still got self-hatred issues about themselves. I say, don't be fooled just because they might be a mayor, a congressman, a governor, a president of a bank. Guess what? They still got self-hatred issues on how they function.
That's right. That's right.
Deal with the children of the Most High in this world right here, the least child. So guess what? I say it's self-hatred because when you love yourself, you function totally differently, and it doesn't matter if that person has no education, they have no teeth in their mouth, but again, they give you that information. You respect their humanity, and you take the juice they give you and run with that.
That's right. You know, Jamal, this think of how Dr. King felt when he knew he was going to die. He could have easily run and hide.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Malcolm knew that. Malcolm had already said, "I'm probably a dead man already."
Right.
You see what I'm saying, yes, Dr. Connick? So if we could get that type of spirit in us, when that we could conquer our fears, they know we gone.
Right.
We don't. We in other words, we're gonna fly like that eagle. We ain't gonna be up there flapping on wings. We're gonna glide.
That's right. That's
right. See, so they buried us. They buried our people in fear. And the main thing, and I don't mean to offend nobody because I'm speaking to myself. I learned to walk away from the white man job. That was in 1982 when I left. I learned to walk away from his job. And that means I had to depend on my mind and how I think from that point on.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. You know, and that freed me. That freed me to where I'm at right now. You know, and we've been taught this that the earth belongs to the righteous.
Yes, sir.
And the fullness therein. So this when people start telling you where you got to go and when to come back, you ain't no man. When they got to give you a passport and tell you when to go and when to come, you're not a man. So we got to take back our manhood.
Yes.
See, so that's going to be the challenge for us. See, so as I told my grands, I said, look, I tell my grands when I see them, look, you better be prepared for this technology that's coming out, this AI technology. You better try to learn something.
All right.
You better try to learn something. And they bringing all of these people in this country, bringing them in here and giving them benefits that you don't even that you as a citizen should have yourself that you don't even get. So the thing that we got to try to do, we got to put in our minds, we got to do something for ourselves. Yeah, I'm not telling you to walk away from your job. I'm not telling you to do that.
Right.
But I'm telling you why you on his job, do like Dr. Naim Mokbar said, look for a hole in the fence.
Yes, sir. Yes,
if you're on the job, look for a hole in the fence to try to ease your way closer to that hole until you get out and go.
Yes, sir.
And if you're a good person, you'll point your people in the direction of the hole.
Right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But you got to first get out the hole.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
But anyway, Jamal, I appreciate you giving me a few minutes. I'm not a speaker anymore. I said I done stopped doing that now. I don't talk no more. What I like to do now is do the work. Put the work in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And,
Yes,
and
sir.
let the work speak for itself, you
All
know.
right. Yes, indeed.
But I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and we looking forward to having a packed house, and we looking forward to the same people, encouraging the same people to come to Savannah.
Yes.
That's what we got that what about 2 hours and 30 minutes
Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
to come to Savannah. You ain't doing nothing the weekend. Come on down there
Mm-hmm.
and give Jamal and the community your support. If you can't be there, your money should be there.
All right. All right. All right. Yes, indeed. We're gonna go to a quick commercial and come back. We're gonna go into our last phase, and so we're gonna go to Miss Producer. We're gonna go to a commercial right now.
That was powerful what you said.
This is Run Tell That, and we are back. We say to everyone, support our advertisers. That's the Davis Johnson Bozeman Law Firm, with offices in Savannah, Atlanta, and Statesboro. One Price Cleaners at the Garden City Farmers Market. Shepherd Food and Gas on Styles and Gwinnett Streets here in Savannah, and Kim's Cafe at 714 MLK Junior Boulevard. We say support them. And we have on here Imam Umar Sharif, Brother Umar, who has a program going on tomorrow down in Jacksonville. And we know, Brother Umar, we know y'all doing the work, so we ain't gonna hold you up. But we want you to go ahead and share with the people again what's going on tomorrow, where can they come, and is there a price for the event? What they need to do to be there?
The only thing they got to do is be here. It's free. Free event. And we're gonna have entertainment by Brother Travis Lights. He's gonna be performing. So we ain't just come as a learning process, you know. Walk away with something that you're gonna do something with. That's the way I look at it. If I go to an event, I don't go just to be entertained. I'm going because I want to walk away with something. What did you walk away with? Well, okay, I need to go back in my area and I need to get busy. I need to look at the condition and I need to find out what organization or what group that is doing anything. That's Stokely Carmichael said, Kwame Toure said, go join something.
Yeah.
Just stop being a spectator. You know, go join the Nation of Islam. You may not like what they say or this and that. Be about it. You know, so if, it's the responsibility. It's Stokely said a long time ago. It's responsibility of the conscious people to lift the minds of those who are unconscious. That's a duty. You know, so if I'm conscious and I'm aware of what's going on and I'm aware of what's happening around me in this environment, then I need to be attending this program tomorrow. If I'm unaware, and I don't know what's going on, because I'm asking a lot of my friends to come out, you know, a lot of my friends, and I'm talking about down in the grassroots hood, I'm asking them to come on out tomorrow. Bring somebody with you. You know, it's a free event. You don't have to pay anything. All you gotta do is make yourself available. You know, so we're gonna be on deck tomorrow. The vendors gonna be on deck tomorrow. They're gonna start at 2:00. It's 29th and 6th Street here in the Springfield area. You can't miss it. Scottish Rite. We got a stage set up and everything. So please come on out and support this event. Bring somebody with you. And as I stated earlier, look at it that you coming to learn something. You know, to walk away with something, you know.
That's it. And so if you on Moncrief in Jacksonville, or if you in the Dip in Savannah, you can be there and you walk away with something again. And that's what this is about. And tomorrow's February 1st, and Our Black Media, our magazine comes out, our Black History Month special comes out. It's Hello Savannah, Hello Atlanta, Hello Jacksonville, and even Hello Africa. Bam, all that. So it's coming out tomorrow. We say, hey, support us. We're going to be going to Patreon soon with regards to this, so you can get all this information. It's a beautiful thing, but I got to share this with you all. Well, excuse me, I'm going to back up. Two things I'm going to share with you. Some of y'all hearing, Brother Umar, y'all hearing what he's saying. And so some of y'all, I know y'all probably saying like, oh, that's kind of what Jamal be saying. And that's kind of how Jamal be acting. I was like, guess what? That's why I say I be in the world with a bunch of people. And you hear me say it. So now y'all understanding where all this come from. This is not, you think it's just me. It just ain't me.
That's right.
Like Brother Omar, brothers and sisters. You know, all of that. Again, this is where we come from. That's what it's about. See, not understanding why we are driven like this, because again, it's our spiritual foundation, it's our cultural foundation, it's our Africanity. That's what see, other people, as I said, y'all are newbies, and I'm not being critical, but when you are a newbie, you gotta understand. Some of us, when we throwing it out there, so as opposed to your ego getting in the way, you know, because you being a newbie. It's like, no, because when you gain this knowledge, it causes you to be humble. That's why when I listen to brothers and sisters, no matter who they are, I'm taking it in. You know, I used to joke with my scholars at Savannah State, because some of my scholars from Savannah State gonna be there in Jacksonville. Some of them there right now. They said Jamal gonna be there, Doc gonna be there. I'm like, they said Toure coming down. I'm gonna be right there. They're gonna be right there, and they know. I should tell them like this. I said, when y'all see something that's good, that you just when it's sexy. Because I say something that's it ain't but about no physical stuff. It's like it titillates the mind. It's like it's so mind blowing. It's so great. I'm gonna steal it from you. I'm gonna steal it from you.
That's right.
I'm gonna give you credit with your grade, but then I'm gonna use that because again, that's what it's about. It doesn't.
That's right.
Not looking at their life where they are. I'm like, yo, that was deep right there. I'm like, that's serious. So now I need to take that and have that. It's planted in me now. And what I have the obligation to now go share it to other people. I'm not supposed to hoard it. I ain't supposed to keep it and just hold my chest up. I'm like saying, no, we got too many people who do that type of stuff. So I don't say, hey, this is what you hear from him is that's the walk that we have been walking. That's what we're about. That's why we do what we do.
Right.
That's why we go without that fear. But because we got that love. And then you look at us and you see us with regards to our names. And some people are not knowing this right here. So y'all see Isa, Jesus, some not understand. Isa is the name for Jesus in Arabic. That's Jesus. Because for us, guess what? We look at prophets and messengers of the Most High, and we want to walk in their path.
Right.
So some of y'all not understand. Y'all see that right there, because I know some of y'all ain't had understand. Y'all thought it was just saying he trying to say he's Jesus. No, it's not. I want to follow the path of Jesus. I want to be I want to be a part of the salvation, the helping of my people, that I sacrifice myself for my people. That's what that's about. See, because some ain't even understand. So now that's why I have him on here. I can go and share it. And that we take on the names of the Most High. That is the attributes of the Most High. Middle name is also Latif. That is the subtle, the gracious, the kind. That's what it's about. And so that's the walk that we are on. That's why we do what we do, because we are fulfilling that right there. And I gotta share something for the artists out here. What happened one morning, Saturday morning, I'm in the bed. I get a call from my sister. It's like 4 something in the morning. And I'm like, and I'm thinking something going on. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? I was hitting my sister, and she's like, Jamal, somebody shut up the house. I'm like, what? Somebody shut up the house. Somebody shut up my mama's house in Can Park, Jackson Park. And I jump out, I get over there, the police got stuff cordoned off, got the block cordoned off, and they come in and there's some stuff, and then even they bringing the dogs to the house, and so we even tell them like, listen here, we don't allow dogs like that, we let them know that. And so then, and I go out there on social media, I go out there and also contact the media, and I put it out there, not having no fear.
That's right.
Even some of my people from Savannah State was like, Doc, we're going to find out what happened. They came back and they told me, they were like, yeah, they thought they were trying to send a message, but then they realized they had gone to the wrong house because they know that you're the type of person that's going to stand up and speak out and say stuff. And we put it out there. But then guess what happened also? I got a call from Jacksonville, Florida. The brothers down there in Jacksonville, Brother Umar and Man Sharito, they were like, yo, Jamal, what happened at your mama's house? We about to come up. I had to say to them, I like, y'all ain't gotta come up here. Y'all ain't gotta come. I said, they investigate. They're like, no, they want to know. And I'm like, that is love. I was like, yo, y'all was like, we coming up there, brother Jamal, we coming up there. Your mama house. And I'm like, Eagle brothers coming from Jacksonville. Sisters coming from Jacksonville want to know. And then when I get to the garbage celebration later on, that's when the brothers say, your mama all right? Your mama all right? They're like, how your mom? I'm like saying, yo, see, that's why I tell people, listen here, y'all talking about y'all unified. Y'all talking about y'all being down. Y'all don't know what it's about. That's why I say, whenever they ask me to do something in Jacksonville, I'm right there because I know if something goes on with me, those brothers and sisters in Jacksonville gonna be right here. Right. So I got mad love, and that's why I got to say, that is something never ever escapes my mind. I'm like saying, I look back at some of the pictures. I say, the brothers right there want to know, your mama all right? Is mom all right? Even years later, I said, mom all right? So yes, I want to say thank you for that. Shukran for that.
Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir. So, again, we asking everybody to come on out tomorrow. Please spread the word on social media platforms and word of mouth, and let us try to get many people we possibly could to come out. Everybody should know. If you've been around as long as I have, and you don't know 10 people, you need to go back in the womb. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you should. We was taught that. The book said, I will make you fishermen among men. That's what the book said. I will make you fishermen among men, which means our job is in the streets. So we ain't giving it up. The Most High has blessed us, to live this long. That means that we got a chance to get it right.
Yes, sir.
So let us, tomorrow is gonna be a good program. Jamal, I look forward to seeing you, and I'm gonna stick something in your ear and tell me what you think about it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Sister Moraleo, who's putting on the African Grand Ball Saturday that Dr. Umar Johnson will be at, that she said she wish she could be in Jacksonville, but she got to get ready for Saturday. We understand. See, people ain't understand with me. I'm telling folks, listen, people trying to tell me about stuff. I'm like, yo, I got February 1st. I need to get that together. February 1st. Then we got some other things we going to do about Black Land over in St. Helena earlier that day on Saturday. So I'm like saying, hey, Sister Moraleo, we understand that. So like, yeah, so we gonna make sure because we want Jacksonville to be slamming. And then just like his brother Umar said, that hey, y'all leave from Jacksonville and y'all go 2.5 hours up the way to Savannah, support them African ball. So again, that's what it's about. That's what we do. Like I said, this is the family that I'm a part of. This is why I do what I do. That's why some of y'all don't understand it. This is part of my foundation right here. So yes, sir. And so what I'm gonna give you the last word. And then we're gonna be sliding on out of here. And we're glad to have all y'all joining us on Run Tell That. But we give you the last word. Any words that you want to impart to the people?
Just wanted to remind our people that there's no progress without struggle. If we want to actually really make some progress, we got to put in some struggle, and we have to accept that. Many of our ancestors and people who have came before us, they had many tasks and many tests that they had, but they didn't retreat unless they were going to come back better than what they were. So, you know, it's no time now, you know, for us to feel like we can hide. We see that Dr. Umar himself is out there steady with what he's doing. And we ourselves have to get behind him and get behind yourself, Brother Jamal, and get people who are behind what we are doing. If you just support the merit of the program, even if you may not like the person, just look at the merit behind it, the good behind it.
Yes, yes.
And that right there would just evolve us. I don't have to be a part of nobody's club just to support the good that you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And just that alone by itself
Okay, yeah.
will make an impact on our people. So tomorrow we actually bring all the young people out. The elders, they got front row seat because they are elders, you know.
Yes.
But let us make sure that we got some young people gonna pack the house tomorrow, you know.
Yes.
And as I stated earlier, we want to come to your event and this event and leave with something. What can I make a contribution towards making this better?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So,
Indeed.
So Jamal, I appreciate you giving me the time, and we asking everybody to please, you know, again, come on out tomorrow. You know, we're gonna look forward. Jacksonville gonna hit it tomorrow. We're gonna be red, black, and green in the house.
Yes, 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 yes. And so to all the Jacksonville family, you know, my people, we're gonna be right there. People from South Georgia, we're gonna be right there. The fam, people from Savannah, and again, Reverend Betty Jones, Sister Moraleo, Sister Deidre. Again, glad to have y'all supporting us. We will see you on tomorrow. And again, we said, this was Run Tell That, Our Black Media. Support Our Black Media at all our platforms. Check out all our shows, because we are now the Justice League here in this area. We are the Justice League. We are the superheroes to help our people. And so
That's
again,
right.
Brother Omar, glad to have you with us, and mad respect, mad love to you. And we say,
Love you, brother. Love you. Walaikum salam. Amen. Allah.
Yes, we say, so all of y'all check out Run Tell That next week. We have some other people on too. And there's been a wonderful show, great show, and show that's illuminated. And so we say we'll see y'all in Jacksonville and see you in Savannah. Make sure you be there. All right. Peace and blessings. We're out of here.
Peace and blessings. Hotel.
Except fool.
like that.